There's a habit costing you more than any bad investment you've ever made, and you do it every single morning. You wait to feel ready, to feel motivated, to feel like it. That wait is the most expensive thing you own. Here's what nobody told you about motivation. It was never supposed to come first. You've been sold a lie so clean you never even questioned it. The lie is the order of operations. You think it goes, first you feel motivated, then you take action. Feel, then do. So you sit there waiting for the feeling, to start the workout, to open the laptop, to make the call, to change your life. And the feeling doesn't come. So you don't move, and then you call yourself lazy, undisciplined, broken. You are none of those things. You just have the order backwards. Motivation is not the fuel that starts the engine. It's the heat the engine throws off once it's already running. It comes second, always second. Think about the last time you didn't want to train, dragged yourself there anyway, and somewhere in the middle, you felt good. You found your rhythm. The wanting finally showed up. But notice when it showed up: during, after you started, never before. You have never once in your life felt like doing the hard thing before you started doing it. The feeling lives on the other side of the first move. So here's the rule that breaks the whole trap. You don't act because you're motivated. You get motivated because you act. Discipline is just the willingness to take the first step in the dark before the lights come on. Because the lights only come on after you start walking. For years, I waited to feel like writing. I thought real writers got struck by some lightning I was missing. So I sat and I waited for it, and most days it never came and I did nothing. The day everything changed was the day I stopped waiting for the feeling and just wrote one bad sentence. The feeling didn't show up before the sentence. It showed up around sentence 10 every single time. The motivation was never missing. I was just demanding it arrive in the wrong order. So let's name what that wait actually cost you. Call it the feeling tax. Every time you wait until you feel like it, you pay, and the bill compounds. Here's how. The task itself never changes. The email takes 10 minutes whether you send it today or in 3 weeks. But the dread doesn't take 10 minutes. The dread runs every single day you put it off. You don't pay for the doing, you pay rent on the avoiding, and that rent compounds because the longer it sits, the heavier it gets in your head until a 10-minute job feels like a mountain, and you didn't build that mountain by working, you built it by waiting. That's the part that should wake you up. The task was never the hard part. Waiting to feel ready was. Motivation is, hands down, the most expensive way to get anything done because it's unreliable, it shows up late, and you pay interest the entire time you wait for it. So how do disciplined people actually do it? Here's the secret, and it's going to annoy you. They don't have more willpower than you. They have fewer decisions. The undisciplined person wakes up and asks every single day, do I feel like it? And now there's a vote. And the mood gets to cast a ballot, and the mood almost always votes no. The disciplined person never holds the vote. It isn't a question, it's a default. Same time, same place, no negotiation. They removed the feeling from the equation entirely, so motivation became irrelevant, and they make the start absurdly small. You don't have to write the book, you have to write one sentence. You don't have to run 5 miles, you just have to put on the shoes, because the whole game is the threshold, getting from 0 to 1. Once you're moving, momentum is free, but it will not give you a single cent until you've paid the price of starting. So make starting so small that I don't feel like it has nothing left to push against. The most disciplined season of my life wasn't the season I felt the most driven. It was the season I made the fewest decisions. I stopped asking myself if I felt like it. I'd already decided the night before with a calmer brain. So when the moment came, there was nothing left to argue about. And on the far side of all that boring consistency, I felt more motivated than I ever did chasing the feeling. Because the discipline produced the feeling, not the other way around. So hear me. Motivation will lie to you every morning for the rest of your life. It'll whisper, wait, wait until you're ready, wait until you feel it. But ready is a feeling, and feelings come after. You will never feel your way into action. You act your way into the feeling. Stop paying the feeling tax. Move first and let the motivation chase you down. But there's a harder test, and it's the one most people fail. It's one thing to stay disciplined when life is neutral. It's another thing entirely to stay steady when it's actively falling apart, when you're behind, when you're losing, when everything in you wants to panic. Next time, I want to show you how to stay calm when you're losing, because that's where it's all actually won or lost. I'll see you there.